Welcome back to Think Thrice Problem Solving. Today we're going to be solving another MIT Integration Bee problem. So this one, if we look at it, doesn't look too bad. So if you want to try it out, go ahead and pause the video. Otherwise, we're going to jump straight into a solution. So as I'm looking at this, I'm trying to see some sort of pattern, some derivative of the other thing in here. I don't see anything that jumps straight out to me. So I think the natural response would be, hey, let's try a U substitution, see what happens, okay? So let's go ahead and look at this guy, see what happens if we make that U. So let's make U equal to x to the 1/4 plus 1. So what happens when we do that? That means du is going to be 1/4 x to the negative 3/4 dx. So dx is then going to be equal to 4x to the 3/4 du. Okay, so let's go ahead and plug this in and we'll kind of see what happens here. So now that I have that, we're going to have the integral. Plugging in, instead of dx, I'm going to have 4x to the 3/4 du. And in the denominator, for the purposes of this, I'm going to leave it as x to the 1/2. And then we're going to have this u to the 10th. Okay, so a little bit messy there. But what do we notice here? We notice that inside I have x to the 3/4 divided by x to the 1/2. And that is x to the 1/4, which is u minus 1. So what can we do here? So we can go ahead and rewrite this as the integral of 4 times u minus 1 du over u to the 10th. And at this point, we're kind of at our solution. So this is a pretty easy one to work forward from at this point. So we can separate this. And what is this going to be? This is going to be 4 times the integral of u to the negative 9th du minus the integral of u to the negative 10th du. And now that we have it, we can go ahead and solve both of those. So we're going to end up with 4 times the integral of the left side is going to be negative 8 u to the negative 1/8, sorry. So negative u to the negative 8 over 8. And then we're going to have minus negative, so plus u to the negative 9 over 9. And remember, we did our u substitution, so we can go ahead and plug this back in. So plus some integrating constant. And when we plug that back in, we're going to get 4 times u to the negative 9th over 9. So x to the 1/4 plus 1 to the negative 9 over 9. And that's going to be minus u to the negative 8th. So x to the 1/4 plus 1 to the negative 8th over 8. And this actually, once we add in our integrating constant, is going to be our final solution. All right, so I hope you enjoyed working through that. If you did, please like and subscribe. As you're working through problems on your own, if you get stuck, always think thrice. Thanks.